Do you also get confused with silent letters? If yes, then this video is definitely for you. Namaste and hello to everyone. Welcome back to Edvitos. In today's video, we are going to talk about silent letters in English words. But before we get into our video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, also like, share and comment. A silent letter is the letter in words that are not pronounced, but they make a huge difference to the meaning and to the pronunciation as well. There are a lot of English words that have silent letters. You know, about 60% of English words have silent letters in them. Really annoying, right? I know. So you need to know some basic rules to help with the pronunciation of silent letters in English words. So that is why this video is specially for you, so that you can know which alphabet is pronounced silently and where and how. Let's start at the top with letter A. Letter A is silent especially in words that end in ALLY. For example, romantically, logically, musically. So it is never romantically, logically or musically. A is not pronounced here. So that is why it is romantically, logically and musically. Coming to letter B is usually not pronounced when it is used in the end with letter M. For example, comb, thumb, lamb, crumb. So it is not comb. No, B will not be pronounced. And I hope you all are practicing it with me. So please practice while I speak. You can also speak out with me. It's comb, thumb, lamb and crumb. Letter B is often silent before letter T. For example, subtle. It is not subtle, it's subtle. Debt, doubt. Letter C can cause a few confusions because it is often silent when used in the combination with S. For example, scissors, muscle, scene, fascinate. Letter D can also be silent. It is not pronounced when it is used with the letter N. For example, in Wednesday, handsome, sandwich. So most of the people, they pronounce it as Wednesday. No, it's Wednesday, handsome, sandwich. And a D can be very quiet. I am not using the word silent here. I am using the word quiet. D can be very quiet in front of G. For example, edge, knowledge, bridge, pledge. So the sound of D is not at all strong here. It is really quiet. Edge, knowledge, bridge, pledge. Coming to letter E can be quiet and silent in most of the spellings. For example, E can often be silent at the end of a word. For example, clue, bake, taste, give. In all these spellings, we are using the letter E in the end and we are not pronouncing it. Letter E can also affect the pronunciation if it has a vowel sound. I hope you all know vowel sounds. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U. So whenever a spelling has a vowel sound before E, it can affect the pronunciation. Hid will become hide. Hop will become hope. Slid will become slide. But if the letter E is the only vowel sound in the word, then it needs to be pronounced. For example, he, in the spelling he, H-E, E is the only vowel and that is why we will pronounce it. She, and V. E can also be silent in past tense. We all know they end in ed, right? For example, played, looked, asked, baked. So it is not played, looked, no. Played, looked, asked, baked. Coming to letter G, G can also be silent. Sign, foreign, align, design. So basically it is not pronounced when it comes before N in a word. But as we all know that there are always some exceptions in English. So G is pronounced in few words like magnet, igneous, cognitive, signature. So these are few exceptions. G will be pronounced very clearly in these spellings. But if we are using G in the combination with H, like GH, it can also be silent when it comes after a vowel sound. For example, though. So in the spelling though, THOUGH, the sound of vowel O is used, and that is why we are not going to pronounce the sound of GH here. High, daughter, light, bright. So in all these spellings, as you can see, the vowels are used before the letter G, and that is why we are not going to pronounce the sound of G here as well. So today we are going to talk till letter G only, but definitely there will be part 2 for you all, where we will be talking about other more alphabets and where and how they are used silently. So thanks for watching. You all know that I love making videos for you and hear from you as well. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for part 2 and for other amazing videos as well. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to Edvitos.